Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your monthly reading for October 2020. Before we get started, I do want to thank each and every one of my beautiful Scorpios out there for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, for supporting this channel, for all your comments. I read each and every one. Thank you so very much. And if you have yet to subscribe, please feel free to do so. And don't forget to click that little bell. That bell not only notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new reading, but also when we go live. And if you are interested in a personal reading or a Reiki session, all the information you need is in the description box below. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get an overall energy from the Divine for the month of October 2020. So Divine Creator, what is the overall energy for my Scorpio for October 2020? What is the overall energy for Scorpio for October 2020, please? What is the overall energy? Woo! My goodness, that came out so fast. We have joy. If I could read, as I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. I love this because joy is about following your bliss, right? Following what makes you happy in life. So this is a very clear message from the divine that this is a month to really find out, what is your joy? What is my bliss going to be? What is it and how can I bring it into fruition? It's really about kind of going within and saying, hey, I'm really not happy at XYZ job. I'm not really happy in this XYZ relationship. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but I'm just not happy, right? In a certain area of my life. It's not bringing me joy. So what will bring me joy? What will bring me joy? And I think you're going to take a little time this month to figure that out, okay? Very much about the solar plexus here with this yellow, right? And that is, confidence. That is our bliss. That is our joy. And I really feel like you're going to kind of take time to figure that out, reassess. What once made me happy doesn't make me happy anymore. And I kind of love that energy. I think it's very good for October because the October is where the veil is very thin. So we can really get in touch with some deep spiritual things within us, what our soul desires are. So I kind of really love this. I'm really getting that feeling of kind of reassessing and going, does this really make me happy anymore? Maybe, for example, you love fast food, and this is just an example, guys, but maybe like you love fast food, or you thought you love fast food. Now when you eat the fast food, it's like, this just doesn't bring me any enjoyment. I'm going to just cut that out of my life for a while, right? But I mean, I know that's a very simplistic thing, but it's going to be at different levels for every one of you since there's so many of you. But let's go ahead and get your angels, guides, and ancestors in here and see what they have to say through the tarot. So angels, guides, ancestors, what is the message for Scorpio? What do they need to know here? What is the message? Show us clearly. What is the message, please? Thank you. First card out we have is, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, first of all, Cups is, the emotions. What is going to bring us joy, right? She looks very joyful here. But she also looks, with all this white, like she's starting something new. A new adventure is what this looks like for me. She's following her intuition. Okay, the Queen of Cups is, very, very intuitive. Very much can connect with her higher self, with her soul, and kind of figuring out what journey do we go on next. Either you're adding something new or you're changing up what you do and doing it a different way. But really, I feel like your intuition is very much on point. You're really getting in connection with your higher self to find out what your soul desires to bring you that joy and bliss in your life. I think it's really beautiful. So let's get some more. Angels, guides, ancestors. Tell us more, please. Thank you. Yeah, so we have here, this is great. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, right? So a lot of you, this is going to revolve around how you bring in your money. How do you create your wealth? It's being at that stagnant job or, just getting bored with it. I mean, I know that seems simplistic, but it's not just about the money. It's like the boredom of it. So you're either finding a new line, that's connected in that area of what you do, or something completely different, starting a new career. So that does bring in the wealth, right? It is about bringing in the wealth too, doing something that you enjoy that is blissful, but also something that brings in the coin. However, this is also the family card too. So a lot of you, it's like, a lot of you are like, I don't want to date anymore. I really want to find that person I can settle down with, have that family with. So again, you're cutting things out that don't serve your highest good or that your soul doesn't want to find your bliss. And I love it. I mean, I love it. Those are great cards, guys. Let's go ahead and get some more. See what else we have here. Angels, guides, ancestors. Wow, they are flying out. Yeah, you definitely have something you want new, right? Because you have the Knave of Swords, which is the page, which is new. And for me, those swords, that page of swords is about wanting to learn something new. Learn a new skill, take a hobby, make it into a business, right? You really want to learn about an individual. Like, I really like this person. I want to learn more about me. Is there going to be a future there? Is there going to be bliss within this relationship? So I just love where this is going, and learning about you, right? Learning about what it is that's going to bring you joy and bliss into your life. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And with it came the Tower. Now here, this is the thing. I know sometimes the Tower is about the tower crumbling down, everything kind of crumbling down around you, but it's not done to you. It's done for you, right? It wasn't built on a solid foundation. However, in this particular deck, which I love, it's my favorite deck, that tower is not crumbling down, right? This person is standing up and pulling that lightning in, pulling those new ideas in, having that awakening, being rejuvenated, having passion put back into their life. It's a new beginning, okay? The old is on its way out, and it's not like it's crumbling. You're pushing it out. You're like, I don't want that anymore. And that's okay. You're evolving, all right? So you're evolving on your next chapter, right? The next chapter to find your bliss, your joy, what makes you happy either in relationships, or in work. What is really going to bring you joy? Angels, guides, ancestors. What is the message, please? Show us clearly. What is the message? Thank you. Yeah, look at, what did I just said new journey, and here comes the Fool, right? There you are, ready to take a leap of faith into something new, into something will bring you joy. Okay. And I love that this little person here is holding acorns. When we plant an acorn, right, it turns into the oak. So whatever this new journey is that you're going to take that brings you this joy and bliss, it is very solid. It is long lasting. Okay. The oak is, big, strong, not easily knocked over. So this new energy is very, very stable, right? It brings in the money, or it brings in the joy with the family, right? You meet that person, and this is the person you want to have children with, those kind of things. So I really love that you're kind of going within. And the funny thing is, it doesn't feel stressful at all. It feels like, I just want to make this change. I just want my life to be different. I just want to have a new adventure. Right? Because normally, like I said, the tower, it's lightning bolts and people are jumping out of the window and it's crumbling down. But that's not what this card is showing. This is not stressful. This is awakening. This is empowerment. This is, I'm making the change. I love it. I love it, Scorpio. Good for you. Let's see what else we have. Angels, guides, ancestors. Thank you. Yeah, I really feel like this is definitely the change that you want to make, because it's the Ace of Wands that we have here, right? This is the divine throwing this new opportunity to you, and it's something you're very passionate about. And we kept saying that from the beginning. This is like, I'm trying to ask them to give me an example here, but honestly, this is like someone who has been, really literally like a lawyer their whole life. And I use this expression a lot. I was trying to see if they'd give me something different, but it's like, no offense to any lawyers out there, but it's like you went into law, you did a good job, it was profitable, it was okay, or maybe you got into it and it's like, I'm really not enjoying this, and then you go and you decide you're going to be a veterinarian instead. That's what brings you joy and fulfillment. But it's something that definitely you will be passionate about, and if you don't know what it is already, you will soon find out, because you'll be going within, right? Using your intuition, listening to your higher self. Some of you already know what it is, and you're like, should I? Yeah. The divine is handing you the opportunity. Something will come in, right? It's funny because I was just watching a few episodes on Netflix of The Challenger, and sadly, for those souls. But they were talking about how one of the I want to say it was a pilot, I could be wrong, how they got into it was there was an ad in the paper to be an astronaut, which sounds so ridiculous to us these days, right? And I believe he was in the armed forces, and he was a pilot. But there was an ad. Who wants to be an astronaut? It just was in the newspaper, and so he went and applied, and he got it. It's that kind of thing, right? It's almost unreal, but there's that opportunity that's going to come in for you, Scorpio. I love this. This is actually very inspiring. Follow your bliss. It's like one of those stories like, yes, I used to do XYZ, and then I had this opportunity that came out of nowhere, and I fell in love with this, and it's always been my passion. I didn't know I'd be so passionate about it. It's like one of those stories. I love it. Very nice. Very nice. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the message for Scorpio for October 2020? What is the message, please? What is the message? What is the message, please? Show us clearly. What is the message? Thank you. Yes, I love it. You've got on target, guys. On target. Follow your ideal life path. Isn't that everything we were just talking about? What your soul wants, what you're passionate about. And the opportunity is there. Boy, with the Tower and the Fool and the Ace of Wands all in a row like that, opportunity is about to knock, okay? Opportunity is about to knock. So listen, Scorpio, we're going to do the extended reading. We're going to dive deeper into this. And the extended reading is on the Patreon channel. So the link is in the description box. If you haven't been over there, I highly suggest that you go over there. But we are going to get some of the energies to see what Spirit wants to talk about. So angels, guides, ancestors, what are the energies you want to talk about in the extended? Ooh, boy, they are just popping, I'm telling you. All right, so what do we have here? Yes, Two of Cups. I'm loving that. I don't like to knock that card. The Devil, I really like that, to be honest with you. That makes so much sense. And, of course, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, beautiful. So, listen, Scorpio, if this is the end of the road for your reading here, just follow the advice of Spirit. You'll be on track, okay? You'll be on target. If you're coming with us over to Patreon for the extended, I cannot wait to see you there. And as always, Scorpio, all of my love to you.